What's up, fam? I'm Farlan.
And I'm Tiffanie, and this is the For Real Fam podcast, where we keep it real about our lives as entrepreneurs,
Real about raising our blended family,
and real about the ups and downs of marriage and relationships.
Oh, so you gonna keep it real?
Oh, that's all I do, baby.
Okay, well, let's do it then.
Welcome to the Black Express Company, where healthy relationships, family bonds, and self-care intersect.
Our products embody the essence of Black: authority, elegance, intelligence, and luxury. Each product name reflects a meaningful concept, symbolizing the values essential for healthy and lasting connections.
Join us on the journey of love, connection, and transformation. Embrace the power of family bonds and self-care with the Black Express Company.
Visit us at www.theblackexpressco.com.
Your expressway to luxury.
What's up, fam? Welcome to the first episode of our podcast, the For Real Fam podcast. Let's give a capital applause. Yeah. Y'all gonna see me looking here and there because I'm also watching, making sure our vocals is good.
Right.
But anyways.
Y'all bear with us, okay? This is the first episode. Things are gonna happen, okay?
We nervous.
I ain't
for
nervous.
some reason.
You nervous, y'all?
You not nervous?
No, I'm good.
Well, this is our first episode. I would think I have the right to be nervous.
Exactly, but it's okay.
Because it's something new we doing, so.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, welcome to the first episode of our podcast, the For Real Fam podcast. We glad y'all taking a look of our beautiful set of our new venture that we doing.
Yes.
Of course, you know, we always doing something, and now y'all can see what we doing next. So, I'm your host, Farlan. I'm a father, a husband, a friend to some. I'm the co-owner of the Black Express Company. And to my right of me, left of y'all maybe, is my beautiful co-host and wife. Go ahead, baby.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I like the introduction.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
y'all,
working on it.
I'm Tiffanie. I am the queen of this humble abode. I am the queen to this beautiful, handsome king right here.
Beautiful,
I'm also
okay.
a mother. You are beautiful.
Hey,
you know?
I'll take it.
I'm also a mother. I'm also a successful business owner. And, you know, I'm here to just, keep things, as the queen, keep things moving, shake things up. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So we're here, y'all.
We here. We finally here. We finally started our podcast.
Yes.
What's next, baby?
Well, first, y'all got to know who we are. Like, I know some of y'all, a lot of y'all know who we are, but a lot of y'all may just be scrolling and be like, who are these people? You know, and so we're here to just kind of tell y'all a little bit about ourselves, why we decided to even start this podcast.
Yeah.
And, just kind of take y'all on our journey of family, marriage, and entrepreneurship.
Yeah, and like wife say, we want to tell y'all about us. So I guess I can start off.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna start off? How we met?
Yes. That's
okay. So we're gonna start off on how we met, which this story kind of gets a little crazy, y'all, because of course I got my way
version.
and my version, and she got her version.
Mm-hmm.
But we just gonna start it off like this. We actually met each other in high school.
See,
I'm sorry, no, we didn't meet each other in high school. We went to the same high school. I knew who she was. I didn't know her name. I just knew she went to high school with me. But we actually met at Target.
Correct.
We met at Target. I worked at Target. I had a second job, y'all. I needed a second job. I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I had my full-time job, and I also had my part-time job in the streets. And I was trying to make a transition.
Hey.
I was making a transition. So I started a job at Target. So when I started a job at Target, I seen this fine little petite thing. I'm like, you know what? Off top, I just seen you. And I had to go. When I started at Target, I started on the register. Did I start on the register? Yeah, I was a cashier. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was a cashier at Target. And I needed a little help. I wasn't a people I was a people person, but not like that. Like dealing with money and all that. So Miss Tiffanie had to help me on the register. And as she helping me, I'm noticing like, man, I like her vibe. Like, I'm like, okay, you know what? I might need to holler at her, So when I made that decision that I wanted to holler at her, the next day, she come in the line with her baby daddy, and they were buying underwear and all type of stuff, Pampers, and I'm like, oh, so she must got a man. But at the same time, me personally, I didn't care, so I was like, I'm still just kind of see what it is, what it ain't.
Wait, so you was still gonna try to holler even though you see me with a guy?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna still shoot my shot.
So you was Mr. Still Your Girl
all the time. I mean, well, not all the time, but it ain't gonna hurt to see, just to see what it is, because hey, you never know. And I was right. So after I seen her and her baby dad in Target buying underwear and all that stuff, the next day after that, I made the decision I'm not showing up at Target no more. I was done with my second job. I was just gonna focus full time on my full-time job, and so I thought I was gonna see her on before my last day, and I didn't see her. So I seen her friend. I was like, "Hey, man, tell your girl to hit me up." So her friend was like, "Oh, you feeling my girl?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm feeling your girl. Give your girl my number. Tell her, to hit me up." But I never seen her again. Never seen her again until one day I was scrolling on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, this her." I was like, so I sent her a friend request. Yeah, this was her. So I sent her a friend request, and the rest is history, y'all. Yeah, it's history, right? Because I sent her a friend request. She hit me back with a, "What's up, pimpin'?"
Okay, so let me insert right here.
And you know what that "what's up, pimpin'" mean?
Let me just insert, right here. So
it's a fly here too. Do y'all see this fly flying around?
Ooh.
See, this ain't nothing but the devil.
It's the devil.
Yep.
It's the devil. It doesn't want to. Oh, it's probably not the devil. This just God, just throwing little tests our way to see how we act. How we gonna shake, and it's fine.
That's
Fly,
right.
You can be in the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. On our first episode, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right. So, but let me just insert right here.
And you would want to, and he trying to get on the mic. You see?
This episode 1 is not going the way we just planned this out. But anywho, we're going to keep it rolling. So, first of all of that he said, we'll go with that. We're going to go with that. We're going to ride with that. We're going to let him.
It's the truth.
We're going to let him have that. Okay?
I'm going to get it.
But as, we didn't meet in high school because I didn't even know he existed. Okay?
I didn't know you existed either.
But you seen me.
I mean, I seen you.
Right, you seen me. You knew I existed.
Yeah,
you seen me. Right. But I didn't, I didn't know he existed.
I gotta get this dog on fly.
So, like he said.
Hold on.
Okay, so yeah. So I did not even know he existed, but.
Wow.
I didn't. I never knew this human existed while I was in high school. Okay, I was very.
And I didn't know you existed. I just
but
seen
you. Saw me.
I didn't
see you.
I did see you. I did see you. I noticed you. I knew you went to the same high school.
Okay, but I didn't even know he existed. So yeah, we did, like he said, Target. I mean, listen, the whole baby daddy thing, y'all. That's a whole other story. But my friend did, let me know he was, feeling me, but I was like, I wasn't trying to get into anything because I was still trying to figure out what was going on here. It was a lot going on, so I wasn't trying to put myself in another situation. Y'all hope y'all feeling me. Y'all
I got you.
Reading what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he sent me the friend request. I seen the friend request, y'all. No lie, I did not know this was the same person from Target. Y'all, I thought this was a whole nother dude.
And this whole time, I thought you knew that was me. I
never knew. Until recently, I just told him, like, I ain't never know that.
Wow.
Those two people from Facebook and Target was the same person.
I did live a kind of a double life.
Because at Target, you gave.
What I gave?
You didn't give what you gave on Facebook. You know how you say, like, you see your girl, in a uniform.
Son, we recording. Okay, give us a bit. Okay, y'all. This probably gonna happen every episode. I'm trying.
It's life. Anywho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was the same person
Mm-hmm.
because when you see a person in their work clothes and you see them outside your work clothes,
and that red shirt and khaki pants.
Right, and it wasn't giving. Like the red shirt and khakis, it's just never giving for your body, And so I'm looking at this dude on Facebook, and he sent the friend request. I'm like, ooh, accept, and I did. I scoured through all his photos.
You accepted fast too, might I add.
Wait a minute.
You accepted pretty fast.
Don't stop. So, I scoured through, and I honestly was like, okay, he's a ladies' man. Like, he's giving that. But I wasn't looking for nothing serious, so I just want to have a little fun too, So,
wow.
Just being honest.
Hey, that's what we here for.
Too,
That's true. That's true.
I hit him with the, listen. I know how to,
Okay.
So what's up, pimping? And I knew that he would feel like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I did not know this was the person from Target.
Okay.
He comes back and says, what's up? Oh, you still at Target? How you know where I worked at? I'm like, Target? Wow. And then I'm like, oh, this the dude from Target. I had to go back to the pictures and look close.
That's
and I'm
me.
like, this
That's
the
me.
dude. I'm like, dang, he don't look like the Target guy.
Dang, he looked better. He looked good in person, but he look even better now.
It just wasn't giving at Target, you guys. It was like a
I give you that because I did have on. I was very skinny.
Yes.
I had on my
Big
red
old
polo
khaki,
shirt and khaki pants.
pants.
Yeah, I wasn't really coming to make a fashion statement, but continue on.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, he was my type. That was my type. Everybody kind of got a type. Mm-hmm. He was my type, right? So we exchanged numbers, and we started talking every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah,
every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then what? Since you got this story on lock.
Well, we started talking a lot, and I was trying to see her because we still didn't see each other. We were talking, but we never saw each other. So we were planning on seeing each other. The first time she stood me up, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
The first time she stood me up, and I was kind of pissed about it. I'm like, what? You stood me up? We supposed to linked up, whatever. And so I let that slide, and I gave her a second chance, y'all.
Wait a minute. Pause. So
I gave you a second chance.
First of all, I never stood him up, you guys. Never, ever. I don't do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my word.
Okay.
So, y'all know I was a single mother. Okay.
And I was a single dad.
And he was a single dad. Things happen. I was just moving into my new apartment. I was trying to get things situated. And again, y'all heard him say, I had a baby daddy. Meaning, I had a child. Things wasn't always,
Gotcha.
So, again, I wasn't trying to put myself or anyone else into my, bring another person into this situation that I was already dealing with.
Gotcha.
So, it wasn't that I was standing him up. I just wasn't trying to have him come over there and then stuff go left.
But I thought you told me you were moving.
I did move, and that was the very reason why I was moving.
Oh, okay.
I had to move. Y'all feel me?
Okay.
Y'all
Anyways, y'all. Yeah. That's a lie. She's sticking to it. But anywho, so I gave her a second chance, and we actually linked up. We definitely linked up, and it was a good link up, And then I feel like after that link up, the rest was history. Ooh, excuse me. So after that link up, y'all, the rest was history, So. After that first link up, I think we stayed in contact. We were pretty much locked in. I feel like. I mean, we wasn't like boyfriend and girlfriend, but at the same time, we was linking up on the regular. You want to take it off? You want to take it from there?
What did I call you? What did I
call us? Well, we was trying to figure out what was we at the time because we wasn't a girlfriend boyfriend, and we wasn't ready for that title yet. So we was trying to figure out, and I asked her because I wanted to put it on her, because I wasn't gonna be like, oh, you my girlfriend. I just wanted to kind of see what she gonna say. And man, y'all know this girl called me her boo plus. Now this around the time where everybody had their boo. You know, everybody right now. I think everybody got like a sneaky link. Even though we wanted a sneaky link, but everybody got. We wasn't because I was single.
You were
at the time. Yeah, at that time. At that time. Now I say when I sent her the friend request, I wasn't single. We was kind of on the end of our relationship, but at the time when we linked up, yeah, I was single, and she called me her boo plus. So I was like, okay, boo plus? Okay, cool. All right, boo plus. So, now I'm like, okay, hey, this is my boo plus too then. Since we boo plus, we still just going to keep on going. And then she ended up getting pregnant. Right? Am I right? Yeah, she ended up getting pregnant. And,
yes.
Yeah, you take it from there.
Yeah. So your girl ended up with a whole situation.
Yeah, definitely a situation. And hold on, but we didn't even say the timeline because you got pregnant pretty quick.
So we started
talking. We was a month in, I think.
Yeah, we started talking in March of 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And I got pregnant in April of 2010.
Yeah, early April.
And yeah, we started talking like right at the beginning of March. Got
definitely one plan.
In April, and yeah, unfortunately in May, I did miscarry.
Yeah, God bless.
So
she so.
I did miscarry, and so it was kind of like we were sad. I was really sad because anybody who's been through a miscarriage with your body, your emotions, it's a lot. Yeah. I don't care how far you are. Yeah. It's just to know that you're about to, create life.
Yeah.
And then you're not.
Yeah. And I actually think that's how we kind of grew closer.
I
think that right then and there because we was preparing to have this baby and then boom, God had other plans, but I think that really was the start of our relationship kind of coming to where God was like, how should I say? It broke through,
Well, okay. Let's back up a little.
Okay, let's back up. I'm jumping the gun.
Yeah, you jumping. But, so yeah, miscarried in April.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot. I would say, like, for me, it was a lot. Just because I'm like, I had a 3-year-old at the time, dealing with that whole situation. I meet somebody new, like them, not thinking about marriage or not thinking about all of that stuff at the time, just having fun.
Yeah.
And then boom, I get pregnant, and I'm like, my whole mental state, and I know his too, like, okay, because he has a child as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, we're like, okay, boom, we about to have a baby. We living in 2 separate, places.
Yeah.
Our minds start just like going like, oh my God. And to be honest too, I'm thinking too, like, I'm early 20s. I'm like, dang, like my mom is going to flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, they going to, people in our families are going to be like, dang, y'all. I haven't even met his mom yet. He hasn't even met my mom yet, and I'm already pregnant. Like, I'm bringing him, so we're thinking about all these things, and then boom, you miscarry.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of like you were happy, sad, but then you're like, whew.
Yeah.
Maybe it was for the best.
Yeah.
But y'all,
God had other plans.
let me tell y'all.
God had other plans.
This man here.
The man upstairs.
But in physical form on earth, this man here.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Y'all got pregnant again. God said, you know what? We gonna make this thing happen. I know y'all trying to protect yourself. We was being careful, but God said, we're gonna break through this. And we're going to make this happen because... And it
broke through. And we had a wonderful, beautiful daughter 9 months after that. And...
Yeah.
And it's like I say, it's history after that. We had our daughter, so like she had her son. We didn't even say. So she had a son.
Yeah, well,
I had a son.
Because you brought up the baby daddy, so they know.
And I had my son from a previous relationship. My son was older. How old Jamari is?
Jamari was 6.
But how? What's the age difference?
They're 3 years apart.
So my son was 3 years older than hers. We kind of brought them together, and they clicked like right instantly. They became best friends instantly, and my son, he was good with her. I was good with her son. The connection, it was just right.
It was almost like, dang.
Like it was perfect.
Instant,
So when she did get pregnant and they had the miscarriage, it was kind of like she said, it was like, woo,
right.
We was excited, happy, but then it was kind of like, maybe God, had other plans, but unfortunately he did. She got pregnant again, had my daughter, and it just came full circle. They had their little sisters. They were very protective of their sister. And we moved in our first apartment because our first apartment really was my apartment, but it was a 1-bedroom apartment. It was 2 kids and me and her. So it was 4 people. Yeah, and the baby, all in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yep.
And so right before she had the baby, we was focused and determined on getting in an apartment where we can have space for this new baby girl. And we moved in our first apartment, which was it 4 bedrooms?
It was 4-bedroom, yeah.
It was a 4-bedroom apartment, nice spacious apartment. And we had our daughter. And
that was like a relief, y'all.
It was a relief. And at that time, we was able to work on our relationship. We became closer. Arguments, happiness.
I just thought about one. That's why I laughed.
Well, I know which one you're talking about. But we had, arguments, but it was good, and when it was December 31st, 2011. Matter of fact, it was December 30th. No, it was actually December 31st.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I made the decision. I was like, you know what? Something just came to me. It was like, it's time. It's time to go ahead and make it all the way official. So me and my brother-in-law at the time, I told him. He was like, he was all with it. So me and him went to go find the ring that day, that early morning. I got up early morning. Actually, December 30th is when I came to the conclusion that I need to make it official. December 31st is when we woke up early in the morning to go find this ring. Found the ring. December 31st, 12 o'clock. No, 11:59 during the countdown. I got on one knee and asked Tiffanie to marry me. And y'all, it happened so perfectly because we end up being on the news. We still can't find this clip, but we was on the news. We didn't even tell nobody. People calling her phone, my phone, like, hey, congratulations. I'm like, hey, how you know? They was like, we just seen y'all on the news and this and that. I was like, I'm that good. I knew it was going to be on the news,
Okay.
Even though we still can't find the clip, we can't prove that we was on the news, but y'all, it happened so organically and it was wonderful, So,
yeah. And I will say, just to go back just a little bit. Well, not even go back, but so when you proposed and we got engaged, I was like, because there was a lot going on in my friend circle.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I remember, thinking to myself, like, based off of what other people
was saying,
because I was a big people pleaser and worried about what people would think, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they had this baby, so
yeah,
that's why.
A lot of, and I had a lot of people saying that too, like, you only, after I proposed, are you just getting married because of the baby? And I'm like, at first I had to think, like, am I? But I already knew it wasn't that. We already been, Taraya was 2 years old.
She was about to be 1. She was about to be 1. Yeah, because we got engaged.
That's right. We was together 2 years. Yeah, that's right.
We had been together already.
Yes, for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
We was together already for 2 years. So already we were staying together. We pretty much were doing everything as for like a marriage couple. So I was like, might as well make it official, you know.
Right. And it was so funny because I remember after Taraya was about maybe 6 months, and I remember talking to my sister, and I'm like, I feel like we should be married by now. Like, even though to some they might be like, girl, you ain't even been with him that long. But does it really take that long? Does it really take 5 and 6 and 7 years to know that, okay, this is my person? You know what I'm saying? Maybe for some. But I just knew, you know, I've dated people before. You know, I've been in bad situations. Like, I've lived that. So it was kind of like, this was refreshing. This was... It went beyond the little, you know, 90-day, you know, positive. You know how when you first get with somebody, it's all like sunshine and roses and butterflies.
We definitely had arguments.
We definitely had arguments.
I wouldn't even say arguments. We had a lot of disagreements, but it wasn't.
But I think that was a part of us getting to know who we are, our place in our relationship. You got to think about it. We under 30 with 3 kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we still young. We still trying to figure it out. You know, we got blended family, your child, my child, baby mama, baby dad, you know, so we're just, you know, learning. But I felt like at that time I was like, this is my person. Like, I knew you were my person before you proposed. It wasn't like I'm going to pressure you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was content with where we were, but it was, as a woman, it was like, this is my person. I knew you were my person before you proposed. And I remember my sister saying, he's gonna marry you. Like, I like him. You know, they've met all of them, and they're like, we like him. Yeah. You know, so.
Yeah, and I liked you too. I already knew that. I started thinking about those things like, okay, am I doing this because of the baby or not? But I already knew that you was my person. I was like, might as well go do it. So
might as well.
Let's do it. Let's lock it in.
Cheaper to keep her.
Let's make it official. Y'all, if y'all hear this noise going on in the background, we is at home, so we got a lot of stuff going, and this again part of being real. So, so we got married, and I think getting married was probably the best decisions I made. I don't know about you, but I think it was the best decision I could ever make. Not for only for me, but for my family, right? For us, you know, and this legacy we trying to leave. But yeah, I think it was a good decision. Yeah. You know, and that's what brought us here. You know, a lot of people ask us a lot of questions about our marriage, about us, not only our marriage, but running a business, why married, running a family. I mean, having a family while married. So that's why we decided to do this podcast.
We've been talking about doing a podcast probably before we knew it was a podcast because you know how like podcasts are so big now, like everybody, you know, has a podcast. Popular right now, yeah. I feel like we've been having pillow talk and laying in the bed thinking about, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. Not even calling it a podcast. We just kept saying, we were just having open conversations. We're like, man, we need to record this. We need to put this out. So it's like now the level of podcast has like, and so we're like, you know what? We feel like we're at a place where we are comfortable in, you know, kind of telling our story. We're comfortable in, you know, having people ask us questions and we can be transparent and open because other people deal with stuff that we've dealt with too. Yeah. So, especially family issues. I feel like right now in this day and age, it's a lot of families breaking up. It's a lot of children that don't have a good connection with their parents. It's a lot of spouses that don't have a good connection with each other, you know, and probably only together because of the kids, you know, and I feel like our relationship is real. You know, this is us on a daily. This ain't when we cut off the cameras, she go in one room, I go in the other, or, you know, we actually love being around each other. We love being around our family, and we love just kind of showcasing the love we have for one another. You know, not saying we perfect. Right, because just a couple weeks ago he had made me mad. Not saying we perfect.
Not saying we perfect.
That is real.
But at the same time, this is life, you know,
Yep.
and how we deal with certain situations. We might not have the answers. Y'all might have the answers. Y'all might hear our story. It might have the answer for us, or it might have a way that we can try, or we can tell our story and we can kind of give y'all advice, or y'all can kind of see how we do things. So that's why we thought about, you know what, let's do this podcast. Let's have these open conversations that we already having in our house amongst each other, and let's put it out there, because I feel like we not the only ones. We can't be the only ones that go through these type of things.
Right.
Rather it's between us or between our family, you know. So, and not only our family, but outside relationships too. You know, I feel like we need to start having these type of conversations so we can better our community, keep families together, because if y'all feel like y'all not alone, you'll have some type of comfort on trying to work things out. So y'all keep it real with us, and we'll keep it real with y'all. And so that's why we came with the For Real Fam podcast.
Right. Now, I will say that I think we did have like a little bit, I don't know if you did, some apprehensiveness about even starting the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I think, what was one of your things you were apprehensive about?
I was kind of apprehensive apprehensive because we already got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, not only are we trying to raise a family, we trying to have a successful marriage, we trying to have a successful business, and you know, it's already a lot on our plate. And my biggest thing is when we start something, I want to be consistent at it. I don't want to just say we're going to start something, have 1-2 episodes, and then boom, y'all don't see us no more. We not on here. Then y'all asking us, hey, I thought y'all was doing the podcast or doing this and doing that.
Yeah.
So my thing is all about being consistent and making sure the quality is there. Not saying we're going to be the best off top, you know, or we're going to have the best sound and all this and the best lights off top. Of course, we're going to grow gradually, but I want to be able to set ourselves apart from the others. And so that's what I was kind of concerned about. What about you, bud?
I would say the biggest thing was not so much worried about what people would say, but I was thinking, because there are so many podcasts, you know, I didn't want to kind of be like, oh, okay, this is just another, podcast.
And another one, DJ Khaled voice.
But it's like, I got to a point where I'm like, man, it's a bunch of, podcasts. So what? But there's, there's Walmart and Target, and they sell the same exact thing. And they're both flourishing. They're both thriving. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they're both giving quality to who they're targeting. So therefore, I feel like, if we stay true to who we are, be transparent and real about, our podcast, it can be however many podcasts it wants to be. But there is not another For Real Fam podcast.
Facts.
So
Facts.
As long as we're giving y'all good quality,
Yeah, and we're giving us. So it's no other us. We're the only us. So this is what y'all gonna get. This is what y'all gonna experience with us. Y'all gonna experience life as we see it through our lens and on y'all screens, and whatever podcast app you listen to, and whatever podcast app or whatever service y'all listening to us on.
Right.
So hearing, our story, how we came about to this point, our journey as a marriage couple, family, what can they expect, babe? I'm gonna give it to you.
I would say you can expect us to be very raw, very authentic, because we have a story to tell. We didn't just wake up, as just this couple that has this, successful business, this couple that, you see us on Instagram, you see us on Facebook, and you're like, oh, they look so happy. No, we genuinely are happy. It's real. A black couple, we could be happy, and we're here to kind of share, with everyone, not so much give you the blueprint or give you the equation on, how to be, happy.
Or give y'all the tea.
Right, because at the end of the day, that's something y'all have to figure out. But we are here to, motivate, inspire, and, and y'all can inspire us. Like, we love feedback. We love, meeting other successful couples who's trying to go through this whole marriage, business, kids type of, we love that. So I think what you can expect from the For Real Fam podcast is pretty much just real, raw, authentic, transparent conversations. There are going to be conversations where, we might get a little emotional because this is life and this is us.
This is us.
So
yeah. And to piggyback off of Wifey just said, y'all can expect us, the For Real Fam, from different perspectives. Y'all gonna experience this podcast from my perspective, her perspective, sometimes our family perspective, and the ins and outs. I ain't gonna say ins and outs, but the ups and downs of family that's doing the work. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're putting the work in. We're trying to find ways to communicate with our kids. We're trying to find better ways to communicate as husband and wife. Not only husband and wife, but business partners, entrepreneurs, the ups and downs of managing a business, family life, and marriage life. So y'all going to get all of that. So hopefully y'all stay tuned. We just gave y'all a brief story of how we met and how we got to this point. Trust me, it's a lot of layers to that. I know we just kind of breezed through everything, but it's a lot of layers to that. And we just going to peel back each one, and hopefully we can help y'all, in y'all journey. And again, we hoping that y'all to give us some feedback and help us in our journey. I feel like if we help one another out, we'll make the world a better place. And hopefully this world could just be better for all of us, especially the Black community. I feel like y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see this type of love, because this is real love, and this is real
out
love.
there.
And it's out there. I feel like they just need to showcase it more, and that's what we all about. We want to showcase this type of love, this type of relationship, because we ain't at each other necks. Right. We respect each other, and I feel like that's the biggest part of a relationship is respect, love, loyalty, and, that's what y'all want to get from us. So y'all stay tuned for our next episode. Baby, you want to say something before we go?
I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. This is going to be a journey for us. It's something new for us.
Yes, as y'all can see.
Just talking we've done vlogs, we've done, little mukbangs or whatever they're called.
We did all that. Y'all can actually go on our YouTube and scan back to our old videos from us starting off doing mukbangs, vlogging, and kind of seeing our family dynamic that way. Right. So it's, it's different for us. We both like to talk. He say I like to talk, but I think he like to talk too. I do. I like to talk, but at the same time, you like to talk more. You know what? Once I get started, it's a go. But when you start, you start. Yeah. Once I get started, I start. But once you start, think it's like you getting started. You have to get into the groove. You feel like when I start, I can just go. Yeah, you go. Okay. You go. You like a lawnmower. Once you pull that string, you. See, he don't got these locks now. He don't. Thank y'all. But I love you. I love, that you can just have these type of conversations with any and everybody. Right. Definitely a good access. What word I'm trying to say? Good access. No, you're a good asset. To this family, to our business, and to this podcast, because now people can see the real you. And kind of listen to your story. And that's another thing that I feel like people who know you, they see what type of woman you are, but now they get to see hear the type of woman you are and hear your story, because I feel like your story, and my story too, but I feel like your story will help a lot of women out. I feel like my story will help a lot of men out, and our story combined will help a lot of families out. So, well said, mister. Yeah. I'm trying. I like that. I'm trying. And I love that you're trying. I love that about you, that you gon' stand 10 toes down about anything you do, and I like that. I really. That's what it's about. That's why I said yes. And that's why I popped the question. But yeah, we appreciate y'all watching our first episode of the For Real Fam podcast. We did it. We did it. Our first episode. Even though it's kind of ups and downs, y'all, we trying. Okay, y'all bear with us. This is our first ever episode. We just working out the kinks on talking in these mics, recording ourselves on this video.
Because this is a little weird.
This is weird, but we in our home right now. We got our kids and dogs running around, arguing and playing and all that type of stuff. So we plan on getting better, y'all. So y'all just stay tuned for the next episode of the For Real Fam Podcast. Did we put a date on it?
No, but we can. I mean,
y'all, the date will be in the description. We're gonna drop consistently on the same day this episode drop is gonna be next week too. So weekly, y'all can check out a new episode every week from the For Real Fam Podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and hopefully y'all tune in to the next one. If you're looking at us on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Please join our community. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you're listening to this podcast, please follow us and join our community. Sorry, y'all. Y'all join our community, and we'll greatly appreciate it. And just spread the word. All right. And follow us on social media too. All our social media is in the description. And we just appreciate y'all checking us out. I know that was long.
I loved it though.
I'm trying to articulate my words
very informative.
Better. Yes.
You're doing great.
I'm trying. Again, this is our first episode. Next time, let's pray it be better.
And it will. It's gonna get better and better.
It's gonna get better and better every time.
Yeah. And to y'all might be like, oh yeah, y'all good.
Yeah.
But y'all just don't know what's going on.
Y'all just don't know
in this house.
Yes.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We hope y'all tune in to the next episode. It's been real. All right.
Peace. We got to come up with an ending or something. It's been real. I like that.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be the end, but you kept talking.
Okay, do it again.
Oh, God. Okay. What did I say?
I don't know. All right.
It's been real.
It's been real, y'all. Y'all take it easy.